Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com here for NTMarkets.com with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, 15-minute chart of the ES, and yesterday was your classic inside day. And the inside day is when the high or the low of a trading day are inside the high and the low of the previous day. So just to illustrate that on the daily chart, let me zoom in. You had Wednesday's trade here. Here's your high from Wednesday. Here's your high from Thursday. It's lower. Here's your low from Wednesday. Here's your low from Thursday. It's higher. So this candle is inside this candle. Inside day. How do inside days go? Well, essentially, you'll get a good up and you'll get a good down. I mean, you've really got to pick your spots and you've got to be fast. And what we did in the room was we were long and then we were short and we were long. And then we got into the afternoon hour where I've got this right here. And I talked to you guys about the 50-day exponential moving average on the 15-minute chart yesterday. And it continued to work pretty well. But in the afternoon, the whole thing just flattened out. And we started putting in these candles for an hour and 45 minutes. That's the point where as a trader, you have to know when not to trade. Okay? You have to just say it's choppy, it's flat, forget it. We're not going to do this. Because what tends to happen later is you get massive head fakes. You've got this candle and this candle, just some gigantic head fakes, long and short. And that will be more, just as frustrating, if not more, than the flat action, because then you'll get whipped out on either side. So when you see an inside day setting up, if you have a decent morning, which is what we did, sometimes you just have to say, you know what? Day's done. Knowing when not to trade is as important as knowing when to trade. So what are we seeing today? We're seeing 42.5 become important again. And as I back this out, 42.5 had been, a kind of an important level a couple of weeks ago. You're seeing it fail up there. It's the first resistance on the daily pivot today. We're now back below daily pivot. I'm expecting a little bit of a pop off the open, and then we go down to make a low. I am still in the camp that what we're most likely going to see is a continuation sideways to lower, allowing the green line here, the middle band, to come up to meet price, and then that's decision time. Either we're going to break down and head down to test the lower band, which is down around these lows at 1809.5. That'll change. The bands are starting to tighten up. Or we bounce off the middle band like we did back here, and we've been drawing analogies between these two candles and these two candles back in November 7th, November 8th. A little bit of a sideways trade, a little bit of a sideways trade, go down, test the middle band, and go. Okay? And your lean has to be test the middle band and go, because there's really not much to demonstrate on this chart where we test the middle band and just go die. It just doesn't really happen. They kind of did it in June of 2013. But the number of times, and now you're seeing the bands start to get tight again. See them starting to come in here? The last time bands this tight broke lower was back here in August. Right there. Okay? Before that, it was basically 2011. Every tightening of the bands has popped higher and higher and higher. So you have to be aware. Doesn't mean we can't go down this time, but I would be very concerned about tightening bands in a market that has been trading above the middle band for basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, basically 22 of the last 25 trading days, the entire day has been above the middle band. Okay? It may break down, but your lean, at least position sizing. Your position sizing should be larger on the long side than it is on the short side right now because you're playing those percentages. I would love to see a deeper pullback. But the Bears are going to have to do some things to make that happen, and the first step to that is breaking the middle band. Okay, everybody have a fantastic long weekend. I'll be back Tuesday morning with another webcast. Check us out on Twitter. Check out the website. Come take a free trial to the chat room. We would love to meet you. Love to help you with your trading. Catch everybody Tuesday morning. Trade them well.